Mel, guess what?
You sound excited, Ali. It must be something pretty special.
Mama's taking the day off work to go shopping, and she said I can come and bring a friend.
Did she? That sounds like lots of fun.
So of course I said I would ask you.
Oh, thanks, Ali. What day is it?
It's the public holiday this weekend.
I will have to check with my mum, but I love shopping, so I hope she says yes.
I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe. But I didn't even know that I was needing rescue.
Hey, Mum. Ali and her mum have invited me to go shopping for the day. Please say I can go.
A day of shopping. When were they planning on going?
This weekend on the public holiday.
No, that could be a problem, Mel. That is the day we were going to go whale watching. Dad is organising a boat and everything.
Oh, that will be on the same day.
What's the same day?
Ali and her mum have invited me to go shopping for the day this weekend.
The same day as our whale watching trip.
But, Mum, shopping with Ali and her mum will be so much fun. I really want to go with them.
Boring shopping. Compared to whale watching. Really, Mel? No comparison.
I will have to agree with you on that, Jack. The plan is to have a lovely family day out.
Oh, but Dad, I really want to go shopping.
And I would like to have you come on the whale watching trip with us.
Haven't we been learning lately how God made us with the ability to choose with free choice?
Now that's an interesting angle, Mel. Where is this going?
Well, my choice is to go shopping, Dad.
You know from what we've been reading that often the choices people made did not have good outcomes. The consequences of their choices were often disastrous.
Yeah, look at Adam and Eve.
Oh, please. Come on, Jack. Choosing to go shopping over whale watching is not even close to the choice Adam and Eve made.
Well, Mel, as you know, choices have consequences. Our family plan is to go whale watching. But this time, I will let you make your own decision on what you would like to do. You know what I want, but I will leave it up to you. Remembering that you will need to live with the consequences of that choice.
Well, Dad, no offense. I mean, I like spending time with you and the family and everything, but this time, I'm choosing to go shopping with Ali and her mum.
Think about it, Mel, before you make your final decision.
I've already thought about it. I choose shopping. Hey, Ali, I'm going to come shopping with you and your mum.
That's so cool. We're going to have the best time. Make sure you bring some money to spend. You never know what bargains we'll find.
Yeah, sure, Ali. I'll get that sorted. Can't wait.
We're going to the new big shopping centre, and so because it's a bit of a drive, we'll be leaving early. We can pick you up from your place.
That will work well, because the rest of the family will be going out on a boat whale watching, and they'll be leaving too.
Sounds like we're rescuing you from a day in a stinky boat looking at smelly whales. No comparison to air-conditioned shopping in a new shopping centre. Oh, Dad, this is just the best. I can't believe Mel actually chose shopping over this.
I agree, Jack. And look, right up close.
Wow, I've never been this close to a whale before. This is incredible.
Sally, Jack, look this way. I'll take a photo.
So God created that big amazing creature?
That's right, Jack.
A few months ago, I would have disagreed with you, Jack. But now, I do believe that God did create the world. Reading the book and chatting to some of the guys, has really changed the way I see the world. In the boat on the sea, it sure is the place to be. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made.
Did you see that humongous whale? It swam right past and flipped its tail. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made.
And look at all those pretty fish. It's not a sight you wanna miss. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made. In a boat on the sea, it sure is the place to be. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made. Being out here, I just have to say, I really love what God has made.
Sorry, Mel. I know this morning has been pretty boring, having to wait at the hairdresser's while Mum's getting her hair done.
It is a pity they were so overbooked at the hairdresser that the appointment took so long.
Yeah, but anyway, it's lunchtime now, and Mum said we can choose whatever we want to eat.
What are you going to get?
Hey, check out those giant donuts. They look amazing.
They do, don't they?
Let's get a box.
A whole box to ourselves? I've never eaten that many before.
Well, half a box each. We deserve it after waiting around all morning, and Mum did say we can eat whatever we want for lunch.
Okay, let's do it.
Girls, have you finished eating? I have an appointment for my nails now. Come along. After that, we can do some shopping.
Another appointment?
Ali, I don't appreciate the attitude I can hear in your voice. You have a friend to talk to while you wait, so no complaining. We should have time for a bit of shopping after my appointment.
If that one isn't late too.
What was that, Ali?
Oh, I said sure. That's what we'll do. Waiting, always seems to be waiting. And waiting isn't really what we wanted to do. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. Grown-ups take forever. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. Trying to be patient and not looking at the time. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. I am ready. I'm waiting for you.
Waiting, always seem to be waiting. And waiting isn't really what we wanted to do. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. Sometimes grown-ups take forever. What I'm telling you is really true. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. Trying to be patient and not looking at the time. Waiting, always seem to be waiting. I'm ready. I'm waiting for you.
I am ready. I'm waiting for you.
I am ready. I'm waiting for you.
I can't believe how long it took for Mum to get her nails done. Finally, we get to do some shopping.
This looks like a nice shop.
It sure is my favourite place to shop.
I've never been to this one before.
Look at that scarf. I think it'll look amazing on you.
Well, it is pretty.
Here, try it on.
That looks divine on you, Mel. It goes perfectly with your hair and eyes.
It is pretty.
You have to buy that, Mel.
Is that the price? That's more than Mum usually pays for a whole outfit.
That's cheap for this shop, Mel. A real bargain. Are you gonna get it?
I guess so. I have just enough money in my savings to pay for it.
Mum, I think I want this one. No, hang on. I like this one too. There are actually 3 I like. I can't decide.
Well, just get them all, Ali, and bring anything else you want to the counter too.
So you can get whatever you like, Ali?
Yeah, my mum doesn't care what I get. As long as I like something, she buys it for me.
Look, Dad, there's that big whale again. This has been just the best trip.
That's for sure, Jack. Out in the fresh sea air, maybe we could become sailors.
If all days out on the ocean were as calm and beautiful as today has been, then that would certainly be tempting.
This is the life. I can't wait to tell Jono about this trip, and there's no way Mel will be having as much fun shopping as we have had out here on this boat.
Hi, Mel. How was your shopping trip?
It was okay.
Well, our day was just the best. You should have seen how close the whales got to our boat. It was incredible.
It sure was.
And that mother whale and her baby that we kept on seeing. Oh, I can't wait to go again, Dad.
Maybe next year, if I can convince Tom to lend us his boat. It is pretty hard to get it on a public holiday, as he usually uses it for his family.
And look, Mel, we didn't forget you. Mum even brought us a donut each, and we have one here for you.
Thanks, but I'm not really hungry at the moment.
Is this my sister Mel turning down a donut? You know how unusual it is to have these in our house.
I've already eaten donuts today.
Donuts? As in multiple donuts?
Yeah. Ali and I shared a box of donuts.
You and Ali ate a whole box of donuts?
We had them for lunch. Mum, I'm not feeling too good.
How are you feeling now, Mel?
I'm feeling a bit better now.
Your poor tummy did not like all that sugar. Too many donuts.
Well, my day was awesome.
Thanks for that information, Jack. Just what I wanted to hear.
Well, we will have a quiet night and read another story from the book, kids.
Okay, Dad, thanks.
Now, I have been doing a bit of reading. You will remember that we read how God rescued the Israelites from Egypt?
Yeah, and they were in the desert where God provided everything they needed.
Even raining down that special bread stuff for them to eat? What was it called again?
It was called manna.
And it tasted like wafers and honey. By the way, can I have that last donut if Mel isn't going to eat it?
Mel can tell you how you might feel if you have too much sugar, Jack.
Believe me, it's not worth it.
You have all remembered the story well. After many years and many adventures, which you can read about sometime, the Israelites finally got to the land God had promised them. God's plan, and what he had promised Abraham many years earlier, was that the rescuer was going to one day come to earth through his family. God loved, guided, and protected Israel, but they looked around at all the other nations around them and noticed that all the other nations had a king. They wanted to be like everyone else. They wanted to have a king too.
And being the same as everyone else is not always a good thing.
Anyway, because people had been given free choice, God respected what they wanted, and Israel too was given a king. This was not what God's original plan was, and it came with consequences.
Consequences?
Well, Mel, the choices we make all have consequences. Some good, some bad. That is why we need to think carefully about the choices we make and be prepared to live with the impact of our decisions.
Look at what it says.
God's chosen people, the Israelites, were living in the land of Canaan. They were different to the nations around them. Israel did not have a king. Rulers and judges enforced the laws that God had given them, and men, inspired by God, were sent to instruct the people and direct them in the enforcement of these laws. Samuel was governing Israel as a prophet, priest, and ruler.
Samuel, we want to be like the other countries around us. We want to have a king.
Listen, my people. You do not need a king. God is the Lord and ruler of Israel. Obedience to God is the pathway to safety and happiness.
Yeah. All right. We know this, Samuel. We know this, but we still want a king. We can follow God and have a king. This is what will make us happy.
Trust God, Israel. He wants what is best for you. He has set this nation up to be different to the others. God's way is the best way.
But we want a king. We will only be happy if we have a king. Oh, please, Samuel, go and ask God to give us a king.
You do not know what you are asking for. But I will pass on your request to God. God, the people are asking for a king. I know you have set Israel up as a special nation, one that is different to those around. It is through the nation of Israel that the rescuer will be coming. What am I to tell the people?
Samuel, it is not my plan for Israel to have a king. It will not make them happy. Having a king to rule over them will make their lives more difficult. But if this is what they want, then they can have a king. But they will have to live with the consequences of their choice.
Samuel went back to the people of Israel with the news that God would allow them to have a king, because this is what they wanted. A tall, young, handsome man from the tribe of Benjamin was chosen by God to be the first king of Israel. His name was Saul. At first, Saul was humble, willing to listen, and to follow God's instruction. But as time went by, Saul became proud. He chose to act independently of God, following his own pathway.
You know, I don't think it's a very good idea after all to have a king in charge of us.
Well, I agree with you. I think we lost our faith in God and don't think about his power and wisdom to lead and guide us.
Oh, we were wanting to be like the other countries around us who had kings.
Well, now we've got to pay huge taxes to the king.
And the king has taken so many of our sons to be soldiers in his army that we are having a hard time keeping our farms going.
And he has taken so many of our daughters to work in his kitchens as bakers for the royal household.
Aye, the king has taken the best parts of our land to be his. The best of our cattle are now the part of the king's herds, and our most highly trained people now work for the king, so we have a real skill shortage.
Well, why didn't God just say no when we asked for a king?
I guess we were pretty insistent, and God, of course, has given us free will, so we can choose our own pathway, but he will never force his will on us.
Well, I'm certain that the original plan God had for us was so much better than this.
Why, and now we're living with the consequences of doing things our own way.
So, Israel had a king. Their first one was King Saul. King Saul started out okay, but he made some poor decisions, and the pathway he chose was not good. The Israelites were regretting the decision they made to have their own king.
Why didn't God just tell them no if it wasn't his plan for them to have a king?
Remember, Jack, we have all been given free choice. God does not force us to follow his plan. Even though his pathway is the best one for us, we have to make that choice ourselves.
You know, Mum, I didn't really have a good day today. I wish that I had gone out on the boat with you guys.
You really missed out, Mel. It was the best.
We all have the freedom to choose what we're going to do. You want to do what is best and not live with regret, so always think things through. We all have the freedom to choose what we're going to do. You want to do what is best and not live with regret, so always think things through.
Because God has is always best. God has a plan to save you. This is true because God has a plan. His way is always best. God has a plan to save you.
We all have the freedom to choose what we're going to do. We want to do what is best and not live with regret, so always think things through. We all have the freedom to choose what we're going to do. We want to do what is best and not live with regret, so always think things through.
Choices do have consequences, so choose carefully and always remember that my rescue plan is for everyone.